My name is Aggie Christopher, and I am a business owner and a life coach in Vancouver, Canada. Journey for You is a platform that I created. It's a motivational platform, an inspirational platform, self-worth, self-image, self-esteem, business, careers, fitness and health, which I think is the most important, and fitness and health, which is what drives me. Subscribe to my channel and let me know what you want to see on future videos. Motivate and inspire so that you can be your best self. Fitness and health. Why exercise? Why not exercise is what I say. And I think that for a lot of people, we look at, there are three must-haves or must-dos that we do in life. We have to breathe, we have to eat, and we have to sleep. And it actually should be four. It should be we have to breathe, we have to eat, we have to sleep, and we have to exercise. And I think that people leave that off the list because it is difficult. And I think that when you're going through and instead of making it a lifestyle, that you have it's an on and off again task or fitness regimen that you do, that's where your issues come in. Because it's like anything, anything worth having is hard work. Anything worth having is tough. And you have to be committed and you have to understand what the benefits are. And I think that for a lot of people, they either didn't grow up with fitness, they weren't active as a child, and that's difficult. I was very fortunate because from the time that I could run, I continued to exercise. I played every sport in high school. I also did, from the time I came to Vancouver, I did some sort of fitness. I did some sort of exercise. And as time went on, I found that I was trying to, and I was searching for and looking for something that would really, take my attention, would really keep me, in the fitness game. And I've done yoga, I've had personal trainers, I had gym memberships, I had, you name it, I've done it. But I think nothing resonated with me more than when I went into this fitness regimen. My son started the Coquitlam martial arts with a partner of his, and it's Coquitlam Martial Arts, and it's in Coquitlam, it's by Coquitlam Center. And they have martial arts where they have jiu-jitsu, they have striking, and they also have the fitness cardio kickboxing, which I head up. I think that I went into this whole martial arts just to help my son because of the fact that they didn't have any members, and it was a struggle in the beginning to start a new business and to get members. So I thought I would try this as a fitness routine. About 2.5 years into it, both Blake and Ryan trained me to head up the cardio fitness program. And that's what I've been doing now for the last 6.5 years. I found that what I loved about it was that it works every muscle in your body. It works from your toes to your brain. And the nice part is that there's so many combinations. There's so much to think about, the technique. And that's what keeps you going, because you can go through 45 minutes or an hour and it feels like 5 minutes, but yet you've had a tremendous workout. And I think that's the key. The key to working out and staying with it and staying committed is finding something that you love, finding something that works for you, and finding something that's not only going to work your body and help keep your muscles strong, especially as you age. You need a good, strong core, you need good, strong muscles, but you also need to have your head where your mind is engaged. And when your mind is engaged, especially as we age, what happens is it helps with our cognitive issues because it keeps us clear. For me, when I have issues, when I have situations that have come up in business and they're very frustrating, I go to the gym, I work out, and I'm able to release the frustrations, and I'm able to go back at that issue or that situation with a much clearer, calmer mindset. And that's what I think people are missing. That's why fitness, in order for me, if I didn't do fitness, I would not be able to live the level of lifestyle that I live, where I go constantly. And I really, most people at my age, which I will be turning 63 in May. Most people have a tough time sleeping. Most people are living on pills. And that is not what I will do. I will not live on pills. I will do everything that I need to do through my eating habits, making sure that I'm eating clean, making sure that I'm eating healthy, and making sure that I'm exercising daily. Fitness. Why should you exercise? The reason you should exercise is because there is a multitude of benefits. You will see, and if you're putting in the work and you're eating healthy, you will see it in your body. You will see good, strong muscle tone. You will see that your body will lean out. And I have a number of girls at the gym, and I always comment, because of the work that they're putting in, I see the way their arms are starting to cut. And for women, the worst I think that we have is once our arms start to go, most people, they will not wear short sleeve tops because of obviously they're, not comfortable with their arms. Martial arts will definitely give you the arms that you're looking for. I think that what happens is it gives you a good, strong core. It also helps you sleep well. I sleep minimum 7 hours a night, and without fail, I don't wake up throughout the night. A lot of people, like I said, if they don't exercise, you find that, in your early 40s to later 40s, you start having issues with your health. Your body starts to break down. And what happens is you wind up, whether it's diabetes, you wind up with high blood pressure, you wind up with heart issues. So those are the kinds of things that you can combat through diet and exercise. And that's why it's so important. Also, too, it just helps release that stress. It helps you to be able to manage your stress. It helps you to be able to be more productive. And that's why I say to the girls at the gym that in order for me to be able to be productive in my day, my fitness has to get in there somewhere. I have to make sure that I'm going and that I'm exercising, whether I'm going and I'm meeting one of the teammates that's in my cohort, or whether I'm exercising and I'm working out and I'm training by myself. That's what I do. That's the commitment that I have. And that's why it makes the rest of my life work. Staying disciplined. Staying disciplined, as I said, it's a part of it. It has to be a routine. It has to be a way of life. And that's what discipline is. Discipline is a way of life. It means when you want to get off track, you don't. You push yourself back to the track. When you want to get off of, making sure that you're sticking to a good, healthy, well-balanced diet. And I'm not saying that you're not going to sit down and eat that piece of chocolate cake, or you're not going to have that glass of wine, whatever that is. You're just not going to have a steady diet of it. It has to be something whereby you understand that is the treat that you do, and that you reward yourself for staying on track and staying on that healthy diet. And it's the same thing with exercise. It has to be where you're committed that this is a part of your life, or you're going to make this a part of your life. And in order for you to start, you have to start today. You can't worry about yesterday. Yesterday is done. Last week is done. 2 years ago is done. You have to start from today, and you have to be committed and work forward. And I find that a lot of people, they'll look at pictures and they'll reminisce and they'll say, oh, this is what I looked like in my 20s and my 30s and my 40s. And they're wishing for those times back. There is no magic pill. There is nothing that you can take that is going to melt away the pounds. I don't care what anybody says or does. I don't care. Any diet that you go on is going to be for a time. The difference between diets and lifestyle is why it's in the name. It's for life. Diets are for a time, and whatever weight you've lost, whether it be 20 or 30 pounds, I can guarantee you, because you will go back to your regular eating habits once you've attained the goal of whatever it was that you wanted to lose, you will gain that weight back plus more. And then you're on that treadmill and you're on that cycle again, and it will never end unless you make a commitment to yourself. And why not do it today? Trouble staying disciplined. We're all human, every one of us, and we all have troubles at times with different things. The thing that you have to understand is that you're your gatekeeper. You're the person that sets the tone. You're the person that decides. You can lie to yourself, but you know you're lying to yourself. You can lie to others. You can make up all the excuses in the world. People will buy into it. But you have to understand you can't fool yourself. You know, I have people that will say, you know, I've tried everything. I, you know, eat very well. I don't understand why I continue to gain weight. I can tell you right now, if you wrote down everything that you've eaten for a week, you would see that that's not the case. Most people pop stuff into their mouth and they don't even realize that they're eating it. And that's half your troubles. You have to be aware. You have to go into it with the awareness. When you do it for a time, after a while, it becomes second nature. You don't need that awareness anymore. But you have to understand that it's all about a thought process. It's all about thinking. Life is about building a game plan and managing through with that game plan. It's the same thing with fitness. And that's why if you can find an exercise, find a routine, find a fitness level that you enjoy, and it's not 3 or 4 days a week. In order for you to see results, you have to do it for a minimum of 5 days a week. I know that not everybody is going to go work out 7 days a week, but if you can, that's where you're going to see the most results. But 5 days, that is where you need to be. And then if you're not doing it with the exercise program, it's in your diet. And as my son Taylor always says, you can't outrun a bad diet. And I think that's what people are trying to do. They're going out, they're exercising, but then they think, okay, I've exercised, so now I can go back and I can eat whatever garbage I want. One of the analogies that I use with people with regards to eating what you want, I say to people, you bought a beautiful car, brand new car, you have a $600 payment a month. Would you put sugar in the gas tank, fill the inside of the car up with stinky garbage, close it up and walk away? Come back a week later, it would be a mess. People say, well, no, I wouldn't do that. And I say, well, why wouldn't you do that? Well, because I have a $600 a month car payment. I paid good money. It's a brand new, beautiful car. But I said, that's exactly what you're doing to yourself. You can always get a new car. You can always get another car. It's an inanimate object. What you can't get is another body. This is all you got. So, and one of the things that people don't seem to understand, if you don't look after your body in the good times and in the younger years, it's not looking after you in the older years. So you have to realize there's a partnership. There's an agreement that you have to have. I look after you in the times that I need to. You look after me in the times that you need to. And I think that's where people are missing.